June is Blood Donor Month, and the world celebrates Blood Donor Day on the 14th of this month. Here in South Africa, 3,000 units of blood transfused to people who are in need of blood every single day. The South African National Blood Services has set a target of 8,000 pints of units of blood for 2015, but currently there's enough blood stock to last us only 3 days. People are encouraged to come out and make a difference under the theme, "Thank you for saving my life," a message of appreciation from blood recipients. We are joined this morning by Vanessa Raju, who is the Brand and Communications Manager for the South African National Blood Service. Very good morning, Vanessa.
Good morning.
Nice of you to come and join us again.
Thanks for having me.
Every so many months I see that we are running out of blood, but it always seems as if we get along. Is it that South Africans like to see us in peril and then come and donate in droves at the last minute?
It seems so. I mean, as you mentioned, we have a kind of pattern. We see it over Easter, we see it over the June holidays and over December, where we see a sudden decline in the number of units we collect. And this is purely because people are not donating at those periods. But the rest of the time, when business as usual, we manage to collect our 3,000 units a day. Often we struggle, but when we go out to the media and we talk about the shortages, people respond.
Can you tell us about the process after donation? There we see a very fit man who's now going to donate blood. What's the process after that?
Well, you have minimum requirements to be a donor. You have to be between the ages of 16 and 65, weigh a minimum of 50 kilos, and be in good health and live a sexually safe lifestyle. When you come to a donor center, you'll have to fill out a questionnaire. We look at your lifestyle and your health, and these questions are really to assess the safety of the blood and for you as a donor, the safety of yourself. And then you're good to donate, provided that your iron levels and your blood pressure is good on the day.
So what kind of lifestyle puts you out of the equation of donating blood?
Well, for example, if you have unsafe sex, you know, that's a risk.
Yeah, that's always a risk, isn't it?
You will be deferred if you've had more than one sexual partner, if you've participated in drugs that had a needle involved, those kind of things. There's other medical reasons you will be deferred as well.
Why is it then? Now, some people find it difficult to donate blood, others more easy. Just run us through that process and what should people do if they have this problem?
Well, there isn't, I think, you know, sometimes it's the type of vein you have that could cause a slight complication. When donating blood, it may take a little longer. But the important thing is to have had a good meal on the day and to take it easy after donating. You know, if you're a sportsman and you're a gym fanatic, try not to do it on the day and drink lots of fluid to replenish the fluid you've lost when you donated blood. And
rest, of course, afterwards, I suppose, is common sense. Now, I also see a stat that a lot of blood gets destroyed. Or does that not fit? How much of the blood that you receive in the bank actually has to be destroyed?
Well, it just depends on the testing and, you know, what we pick up. We're very stringent in terms of our screening, so we're lucky that in our country people understand, and the screening test before you donate is adhered to. So we don't really discard a lot, but we have seen, you know, wastage in terms of hospitals ordering more. But we've put systems in place, and over the last 3 years, we've seen a positive increase in terms of blood that hasn't been discarded, and so it's helped a great deal in putting these measures in.
Now it's winter now in South Africa, and a lot of people are a little bit sniffly. They've got some form of cold or, you know, bronchitis, the like, whatever. How does that affect your drive to get more blood and the sort of illnesses? Can you still donate if you've got a bit of the flu? Well,
it does impact us greatly. From June till about August, we suddenly see a decline in the amount of blood we collect. We do go into shortages certain times in this period. And because you're sick, you're obviously not well enough to donate. And if you're on antibiotics, you have to wait 7 days after you've finished your last antibiotic before you can come through and donate blood. So this takes away many people in terms of that. And of course, the cold weather plays its part in people not coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. And over the main, in the main, sort of, if we look at the South African picture, are we seeing an increase in people being more conscious and getting involved with your programs? And do we see more donors?
Well, there is an increase in terms of our donor base. We are at 462,000 people in our donor base. But the problem we experience is they're not regular donors. And we may attract new people who'll come through and donate once, and they don't really see the process through. And it's important for people to understand regular donors are seen as safer donors.
Yeah.
You understand the process, you understand what's required. So the chances are you're more aware of the lifestyle you should live and your health before you come through and donate blood. But we encourage our donors to donate at least 4 times a year. So it takes about 30 minutes to donate. That's 2 hours of your year to help save about 12 lives, because your 1 unit of blood can save 3 lives.
Well, I do it right here at the SABC because you guys come here 4 times a year to come and donate, so we do it right as we walk in the building. Vanessa, thank you for joining us. You guys are doing a super job keeping South Africa alive. Thank you once again. It's Blood Donor Month. Come on, do the right thing. Go and donate some blood. You could save your family's life, your friend's life. You can save your own life even. You never know. Newsroom is broadcast.